Some moments are breathtakingly beautiful, while others leave us completely speechless. Today, join us as we explore real footage capturing the incredible power of nature.
Whoa!
Departure 1.
Nature always follows the laws of physics. Once gravity overcomes the forces holding soil and rock in place, a landslide becomes almost inevitable. Sometimes the greatest threat to nature doesn't come from nature itself. It comes from the way people treat it. Capturing a rare moment is always special, but it's even more meaningful when the person behind the camera makes it home safely. It seems the hillside decided to downsize that day, unfortunately, without notifying anyone first. I honestly wonder what made that man decide to stand so close while filming. I think the priority now should be for local authorities to stabilize and secure this area before a larger landslide occurs. The hillside suddenly changed its address, sending tons of earth and rock onto the roadway in just a few seconds. I've always believed families living near steep hillsides should have an evacuation plan after heavy rain, because landslides can happen even after the rain has stopped. Oh my goodness. It feels as though those two women used up a lifetime's worth of luck in just a few seconds. The most frightening thing about landslides is that they develop quietly, but when they finally collapse, everything happens too fast to react. If you've ever lived in a mountainous region, have you ever witnessed a landslide firsthand? Watching this, it feels as though Mother Nature is redrawing the landscape in a way no one can stop. When the sky starts flashing non-stop, the smartest thing to do isn't pull out your phone to record, it's to get to a safe shelter as quickly as possible. This may be one of the rare times the sky seems to strike up a conversation with someone, but it's a greeting that leaves everyone holding their breath. Let's keep the people of Venezuela in our thoughts and hope they recover quickly from the losses caused by this disaster. Earthquakes occur when stress between tectonic plates exceeds the strength of the surrounding rock, causing energy to be released suddenly. Each thunderclap sounded like a giant drumbeat echoing straight through everyone's chest. These tiny ice stones didn't come from winter. They were grown inside a powerful thunderstorm before plunging to the ground. There wasn't a single snowflake in the sky yet. Hail turned the entire yard white. A mudflow is a fast-moving mixture of water, soil, and rock that forms when intense rainfall or rapid snowmelt saturates hillsides and weakens the ground. What are you watching this video on today? A phone, tablet, laptop, or TV? A lightning flash may last only a few thousandths of a second, but the energy it releases is enough to earn anyone's respect for the power of nature. If you were standing here, would you stay calm, or would instinct make you run immediately? When Mother Nature starts shaking the ground, I imagine everyone wishes Earth came with an off switch. Oh my goodness, it looked like death was only a few inches away from that young woman. I honestly thought this was a movie effect, but every bit of it actually happened. I have a feeling the taste of that meal was completely overshadowed by the taste of pure panic. As frightening as the situation was, thankfully no injuries were reported. If you smell gas, the first thing to do is ventilate the area and avoid creating any sparks, even from a light switch. Just looking at that gap is enough to show how dangerous it was, yet he still chose to keep going. Controlling the accelerator is one of the best ways to control the safety of your entire journey. Oh my goodness. One more step and this story might have ended very differently. Watching this reminds me how a properly functioning railroad crossing gate can prevent countless tragic accidents. Are you ready for today's journey? Let me know which state you're watching from in the comments. The mountainside looked like a massive construction site, as if Mother Nature had just poured an enormous load of concrete down the slope.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It looks like the wind decided to rearrange every chair at the resort without asking the guests first. This scene looks as if someone is heating the entire ocean from below, turning the sea into a gigantic pot of boiling water. To me, earthquakes are among the most frightening natural disasters because they can strike with little to no warning. Hopefully, this incident reminds everyone to carefully check their gas stove before and after every use. After this incident, I imagine walking on the sidewalk will never feel quite the same for the people who were there. Sometimes curiosity is exactly what opens the door to unnecessary danger. Did this incident remind you of an experience that still gives you chills when you think about it? The best news of all is that the driver made it through safely. Crossing the street without looking doesn't just put you at risk, it also puts everyone around you in danger through no choice of their own. Before we continue, let's do a quick roll call. Which country are you watching from? Leave your country in the comments below. Sometimes the difference between a close call and a tragedy is nothing more than a driver's split-second decision. It seems Lady Luck was riding along with this driver. Not everyone would avoid two separate rock falls within just a few seconds. Fatih Kızıltan, a resident of a village in Turkey, captured the dramatic moment. An avalanche triggered by melting ice thundered down the mountainside on April 23rd. That day it felt as though Mother Nature handed every car in the parking lot an unwanted ticket to the repair shop.
Из этой машины еще «Жигули», белая семерка. Поэтому пострадавших или погибших, слава богу, нет.
Many sinkholes appear in just a few seconds, but the process that creates them may have been developing quietly for years. The landslide itself lasted only a few seconds, but its story had been written by days of relentless rainfall. A massive explosion rocked downtown Beirut, Lebanon on Tuesday, August 4th. You can't see a gas leak with the naked eye, which is why regular inspections are one of the best ways to protect your home and family. The explosion wasn't caused by magma alone. It happened because water flashed into steam almost instantly after coming into contact with material hotter than 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit.
There are also times where
Have you ever experienced or witnessed a situation that reminds you of this? If physics ever put on a live show, this would surely be one of its most spectacular performances. If nature were an arena, the windstorm clearly won the battle that day, bringing even towering trees to their knees. Oh my goodness. There are moments when the sky reminds us that we are only a very small part of a much larger world. An Air Canada flight battled a challenging landing at Toronto Pearson International Airport on November 13th as powerful crosswinds tested both the aircraft and its crew.
Whoa!
Departure 128
Go around.
Air Canada 40.
Nope.
That day, the pilot proved that in the middle of chaos, calm judgment is still the most powerful tool in the cockpit. Cargo aircraft generate incredibly powerful jet blasts when engine thrust increases, which is why the area behind them should always be kept clear.
They said, here's your packet, bitch.
Jesus, 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 Jesus!
No trip is important enough to gamble against an oncoming train. Railroad crossing gates are not obstacles to get around. They are the line between safety and disaster. Semi-trucks can easily get stuck on railroad tracks, so when the warning lights start flashing, stop and never try to cross. Don't assume the train operator isn't braking. At 70 miles per hour, even with emergency brakes, a train can still slide up to 2 miles before stopping. Controlling the steering wheel doesn't just keep you on course, it can also keep you alive when the unexpected happens. Keeping your distance from nature's visitors isn't about fear, it's about respecting their world.
No, look, this bear walked over my coffee. It's about to jump down. Oh my gosh, to it. It's a black bear. They're bad bears. They can be mean. It just. And now it just got in my jacuzzi. Okay, I'm.
No, it did not.
Yes.
You sitting right at the top?
Just sitting there, just looking at me as I open the door.
Here they come, walking down the street.
There's a very special traffic rule in Yellowstone Wildlife, always has the right of way.
Hey, we're the bison, always fooling around. We've had such a wonderful day.
Are you watching from a place where seals live? If so, let us know where you're from in the comments. A powerful quake brings a house down right before people's eyes. Panic erupts, hearts racing at nature's brutal twist.
Guba na guba. Nagbang ang crane. Ang crane ba ang crane? Wala mo nang gawas sa balay? Ang crane.
Dashcam footage captures a car plunging into a sinkhole on Tanjong Katong Road. The sudden drop makes hearts skip a beat. This is probably the kind of welcome from the ocean these visitors will remember for the rest of their lives. A superpod of more than 1,500 Risso's dolphins was spotted swimming and leaping in Carmel Bay, California on January 24th. Although second only to the blue whale in size, the fin whale is one of the fastest swimmers in the ocean. Every powerful breach from the deep is the result of incredible speed, strength, and remarkable precision.
I'm going to the box.
Accidentally hitting the accelerator while stepping out sends a vehicle rolling, a reminder that turning off the engine is a vital safety habit. A semi-truck overturned right at the intersection, sending the trailer sliding into a motorcycle stopped at the red light. Thanks to quick reflexes, the man escaped, an important reminder about traffic safety. A tense moment on camera, Alaskan police officers narrowly avoid being hit by a skidding truck while assisting at an accident scene in the snow.
बारिश देखो, अंदर शादी चल रही है और बाहर देखो भाई सारा गिर गया है।
The crane bridge was lifted while the truck was still on the platform, causing the rear of the truck to rise before dropping back into place. A dangerous situation, but fortunately, the driver was safe. A cement-loaded dump truck suddenly overturned at high speed, crashing into vehicles, and the curb a serious reminder about safe speed and load control. An Arizona dam strains under raging waterfalls, thundering below a tense moment, revealing nature's raw authority. A group of men were chatting in the locker room when, boom, a sinkhole opened and swallowed an entire chair. The guy sitting on it jumped up faster than a ninja reflex. When a container isn't properly secured, it can fall straight onto an SUV as the truck turns a dangerous situation, highlighting the importance of transport safety. A risky cutoff gone wrong. A truck loses control, dumping sand everywhere, and stopping just inches from a cyclist, an unbelievably lucky escape. When the shaking began, students handled it calmly as if they'd practiced it 100 times, touching impressive and absolutely deserving of a loud round of applause. Atami is overwhelmed by surging landslides. Shock and silence follow, with hopes that residents remain safe. That day, the ocean decided to set up a golf tee right on the shoreline, and every wave became a drive no golfer would ever want to receive. An unprecedented fall flood struck Red Lodge, Montana on Monday, June 13th, causing severe damage to roads, bridges, and other critical infrastructure. Sometimes the smartest decision a driver can make isn't to keep pushing forward. It's to stay calm, turn around, and find another route. Some days the best plan is simply to stay indoors and let Mother Nature calm down on her own.
Oh my god! Oh my god, our trampoline is gone.
Just relax, just relax.
Visitors at Coney Island and Brighton Beach in Brooklyn hurried to pack up and evacuate as powerful winds triggered a sandstorm on July 3rd. Interestingly, dust devils form from the ground up, not from storm clouds like tornadoes. Many ski resorts intentionally trigger small avalanches while the slopes are empty because a controlled avalanche is far safer than an unpredictable natural one. Roads through Cottonwood Canyons east of Salt Lake City were closed on February 16th because of avalanche danger. It looked as though nature had carefully spread a giant icy blanket across the mountains, forests, and roads. That motorcycle seemed determined to finish the flip on its own before coming back to greet its rider. That day, years of training and quick reflexes helped the police officer escape danger by the narrowest of margins.
And they kept
Cargo is only truly safe when it's properly secured. Never put other people's lives at risk over a forgotten tie-down strap. What would your first reaction be if you witnessed something like this? Sometimes the greatest miracle isn't divine intervention. It's that the accident arrived just a few steps too late.
Oh my God!
No, what the No, what?
Sometimes the most dangerous place is the one where we feel the safest.
Are y'all okay? Yeah, if there's any way we can kind of back that up here.
Speed becomes safety's greatest enemy the moment it exceeds your ability to stay in control. It looks like this time, even the police officer accidentally became part of one of Mother Nature's practical jokes. Have you ever been so distracted for just 1 second that it earned you a head bump you'll never forget?
Уходи, уходи. Стол, стол. Провода аккуратно.
In some places, taking one more step is all it takes to turn a fun moment into an emergency. Thin ice is one of them. The floodwaters were so powerful that it looked as if Mother Nature had opened the floodgates to a massive waterfall. On steep mountain slopes, flash floods can race downhill at speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour, leaving people with almost no time to escape. A destructive tornado tore through a neighborhood in Miramar Beach, Florida, on Monday, June 19th. Don't let clear skies fool you. Even on a sunny day, the ground can produce small but surprisingly powerful whirlwinds. A golf ball-sized hailstone can fall at speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, fast enough to shatter a car windshield with a single impact.
We're okay. It's protected.
That day, it looked as though nature was boiling the entire lake, not with fire, but with countless hailstones pounding the surface without stopping.
I've never seen this.
It's coming this way.
Yeah, we're okay. It's protected.
Which state are you watching from? Is hail a frequent visitor where you live? Nature usually gives you a warning before lightning strikes. Listening for thunder and taking shelter immediately can make all the difference.
Yes! Ako ka video?
Ой-ой-ой, кошмар.
Nature has its limits. When people continually reshape the landscape without proper planning, the risk of landslides only grows.
Лёша, какая? Вот, смотри, трещина.
Я знаю. Естественно, не останется, уходи.
It looks like the road decided to claim the truck's cargo for itself that day. That day, it felt as though the ocean had decided to reclaim part of the coastline, and that house happened to be standing directly in the wave's path. A magnitude 5.6 earthquake struck Northern California on Wednesday, June 24th, shaking homes and vehicles throughout the region.
I just think we could just sit down and relax for a bit.
On Wednesday, June 24th, Frightened passengers rushed to evacuate Simón Bolívar International Airport after 2 earthquakes struck northern Venezuela in quick succession.
Observen después el terremoto. Observen cómo quedó todo.
Mira cómo se mueve todo. Ya termino.
If you had only 10 seconds to react before an earthquake, what would you do first? That moment felt as if someone had flipped a switch and unleashed chaos as a massive fireball suddenly engulfed everything in sight.
Oh!
At first glance, it looks like a meteor crashing toward Earth, but it's actually the explosion of SpaceX's Starship. What makes gases so dangerous is that they're often invisible, while the consequences of an accident are impossible to ignore. Even though they usually last only a few minutes, dust devils can grow hundreds of feet tall, creating impressive spinning columns beneath clear skies.
Mira cómo vienen las chapas vienen. ¡Ay,
Charity begins at home, and for this young orphaned elephant.
Today, this elephant didn't just want to be the star of the show, it also wanted to be the story's reporter.
Up to us to be guardians of our own natural world and provide a home.
The scenery may be beautiful, but boiling water always deserves respect. Don't let one playful moment turn into an accident. If bear cubs had a boxing league, this ball would probably be the first opponent of 2 future champions. Did you know a hummingbird can beat its wings about 50 to 80 times per second? A fire whirl isn't just a spectacular sight, it's also a sign that a fire is generating extremely turbulent and dangerous air currents. The extreme winds inside a tornado can turn everyday objects into fast-moving debris capable of devastating an entire neighborhood. I'm sorry, but this moment is absolutely brutal on my laughing muscles. An unplanned stretching session that's sure to leave the body remembering it for days. It seems this chair chose to submit its resignation in the most dramatic way possible.
Pero es aluminio esa madre.
Maintaining good steering control is one of the keys to staying calm and handling unexpected situations safely.
Oh.
Okay?
Scared, but okay. 116 County.
Do you have a trick for never confusing drive and reverse? Share it in the comments so everyone can learn. Do you think the vehicle lost traction because of the slippery road, or do you see another possible cause?
Друг Никанор, явись передо мной. Никанор, богатырь, те говорят, пойдем, дурак, скорее, чтобы нас за тебя не ругали. Привели его.
On Monday, June 22nd, a truck spilled a massive load of paper towels across Interstate 85 in South Carolina. Heavy snow and powerful winds battered Newfoundland and Labrador in eastern Canada on Thursday, January 11th.
Whoa! Whoa!
This may have been the only training exercise where the real-life demonstration arrived before anyone expected it.
Hail launch inside your room.
Oh my God.
The hailstorm knocked a little too enthusiastically, and the window finally had no choice but to give in. No matter how advanced technology becomes, nature remains one of humanity's greatest challenges.
Yes!
Tall trees and skyscrapers concentrate the electric field near their tops, making them much more likely to be struck by lightning.
Oh! Oh my God, you missed the best one! Okay, can we...
With four-legged explorers like these around, the safest belongings are always the ones kept out of reach. Encounters like this always make me wonder, are we venturing too far into the homes of wild animals? Do bears regularly show up where you live? Because of its exceptional height, One World Trade Center is one of the most frequently struck buildings in the United States, although it has historically been struck less often than Willis Tower. No blackboard, no textbook, just a physics lesson that this young man will never forget.
Dijera Claudia.
Today, this man's confidence seemed a little stronger than the load capacity of what he was standing on. A fireplace provides warmth, but the flames inside can exceed 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit hot enough to ignite most common materials. A simple support stand or the right tool may not look impressive, but it can be the difference between a routine job and a serious accident. Winter just wouldn't feel complete without this game, right?
He's hitting it.
Yeah! Oh! Yes!
One slip, and the entire floor instantly turned into a giant pizza covered in sauce. That wind turbine had completed its mission and quietly made way for a newer, more powerful generation. If Mother Nature enjoys practical jokes, this was certainly one scare that dog will never forget.
I'll get him in half. Hold this. It's okay.
Sometimes a dog senses that something is wrong long before people notice any warning signs.
No. Go away.
On Wednesday, June 24th, a woman had a terrifying encounter with a grizzly bear while walking her dog at a wilderness campground in Alberta, Canada.
No! Hey! No! No! Hey! Stop! Enough! No! Hey! Hey! Stop! Enough! Hey! Bad! Bad! Stop it!
Lady, open the door.
Bear, down! He's trying to...
In the wild, a good memory can be just as important as strength. For bears, remembering exactly where food can be found is often key to survival. After this experience, I imagine the first thing they'll look at in a coffee shop won't be the menu, it'll be the ceiling. Like many of you, I'm wondering what helped this driver pass the driving test with skills like these. How steep do you think this hill is? The vehicle looks like it's sliding down a giant ramp. Do you think we're seeing extreme weather more often because it's Earth's way of signaling the effects of climate change? From your perspective, who made the wrong decision in this situation? A tire's biggest enemy isn't just air pressure. It's also the heat that builds up after thousands of continuous rotations. It seemed the river decided to add another lane that day, and the retaining wall was the first thing forced to give way.
Oh God, boys. Let's go. I'm out of here.
If you had the chance to watch an avalanche from a safe location, would you take it? It's a fireworks show that doesn't happen in the sky, but it's definitely one you'll want to stay far away from. Although Japan accounts for only about 0.25% of Earth's land area, it experiences nearly 20% of the world's earthquakes, measuring magnitude 6.0 or greater. On the morning of September 27th, the Greek island of Crete was struck by a magnitude 6.0 earthquake.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
A massive migration of butterflies swept across South Texas on Wednesday, June 17th, following a prolonged drought and subsequent heavy rainfall. Some stories don't need words. One simple act of kindness is enough to make millions of people smile. On June 30th, just days after the devastating earthquake that struck the country, many people across Venezuela shared images of a stunning crimson sunset. A brilliant sunset illuminated dramatic mammatus clouds as severe storm warnings were issued for parts of northwest Texas on Tuesday, the June 23rd. Nature will always deserve both our admiration and our respect. If you enjoy these incredible real-life moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next video.